Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are Tarot Tings, and I'm your host, Boogie down Bronx. And Leos, please ignore my camouflage and my mismatched stripes, okay? I didn't plan on doing this, but I needed to put on a headband. So anyways, welcome to your June monthly reading. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And the way I always start out my readings, if you are new, is we start with my surrender deck to see what it is that you need to surrender for the month of June. Okay? Alright. Leo's sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What do Leos need to surrender for the month of June, please? Leo's sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What do Leos need to surrender for the month of June? Ooh, they be jumping up. What do Leos need to surrender? All right. Wow. Everyone's been getting this surrender to creativity card. Ooh. So we got, the first card that flew out was surrender unhealthy relationships. And on the bottom of the deck is surrender your fear of intimacy. So I'll read this one first. You are ready to let love in compassionately. Identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. So Leos, you could have a problem being vulnerable, okay? Or someone else has a problem being vulnerable with you and it is unhealthy, okay? Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and be surrounded by positive people, okay? So the month of June is really going to be about you letting go of relationships that don't serve you anymore and letting in relationships that do, okay? Surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change the situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace, okay? Surrendering to everything that is, okay? What will be, will be. And then surrender to creativity. So for some reason, it seems like everybody has this kind of blockage in creativity. The last three signs have had the same card, okay? Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a problem or a dream, okay? So you need to get in touch with your creative side in order to, you know, solve issues in your life or approach a new dream, something like that. Okay, Leos. All right, Leos, please. Oh, Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. I don't know why I'm seeing an image of a snail. I don't know what that means. We got the Hierophant here, Taurus energy. Taurus and Leos. It's so strong all the time. Maybe somebody's moving very slow. I don't know why that picture came up. What does a snail mean? Do you know? I don't. Okay. Currently, for Leos, please. Leos, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Leos, y'all always get that Seven of Pentacles. Oh. Sorry, excuse my faces, y'all. It's just like, I just think about things while the cards are coming out. Anything else for Leos currently? Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus right now. Oh. Okay, so we have the sun card at the bottom of the deck. Leo energy, happiness is the focal point. Ooh. So first thing that really caught my eye, Seven of Pentacles reverse. You guys have been getting the Seven of Pentacles a lot. Upright and reverse for the last, I would say, 3 or 4 months. But Seven of Pentacles reverse is kind of a feeling of being frustrated, okay, with things not coming to fruition the way you want. You're not seeing the results that you thought, whether this be in a relationship or in work. And then we have the Seven of Swords reversed. There's some type of self-deception or some type of deceptive behavior here. We have the Five of Swords here. So this is a Five of Swords is a situation where somebody, you know, might have walked away from the situation to gain something or to feel like they have the upper hand, but really nobody wins. Justice reverse. This is a situation that's it's not it's not fair. Something happened to you. Maybe this happened at work. Maybe this is in your relationship. Something that happened that was not fair, okay, between you and another person. Seven of Swords reverse, whoever walked away from it, or whoever, you know, was trying to keep the power, they do feel bad about it, okay? And then Judgment reversed. A need for maybe a change in mindset. Why is the Seven of Swords reversed here for Leos, please? Why is the Seven of Swords reversed here for Leos? Yeah. So it was a disconnect in the relationship. And why is the Justice reversed here for Leos? Yeah, you could be dealing with someone who's very, very stubborn, okay? They don't like to change. The Hierophant is a person who tends not to like to change much. Three of Swords reversed on the top. Chariot on the bottom. Yeah. Ooh-wee. This person that you're dealing with, or this could be you, Leos. Emperor reverse, Aries energy. Nine of Wands reversed. This is a person who doesn't like to give away their power. They love to be in control all the time. Hierophant, they tend to do things a certain type of way all the time. And then we have King of Swords here as well, okay? So this is a person here. You could have had a falling out with someone. Two of Cups reversed. Page of Swords upright. Five of Pentacles here. Five of Pentacles came out for you before, okay? Or a situation where things seem very cold between you and another person. Maybe they isolated themselves from you. But it's just looking like this situation just ended on a note that was not fair for you, or not fair for someone here, okay? Emperor reverse, you could be dealing with someone who's very controlling, or they just have a problem with letting someone else be in control, okay? Leos, who are we dealing with? Who are we really dealing with? Okay. Let's get some advice going for y'all. Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. Advice. Why is that so loud? Advice, please, for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Advice. Advice. Yeah, Leo, it's time to... Wait. Look at this. Seven of Swords reverse again. So I feel like it's time to kind of speak your truth, okay, Leos? Now, this does not mean do it in a harsh way, but I feel like it's kind of time to stir the pot here. We got the High Priestess in reverse and the Moon in reverse. You could be dealing with the Pisces. Why is the Seven of Swords reversed here for Leos? Why is the Seven of Swords reversed? Okay, so for whoever is watching this video, I feel like there's a situation that I feel like you might need to clear the air with a person about, okay? Whether this means just completely closing the cycle out, World card, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio energy here, so you can move forward. But there's some type of self-deception here, okay? With someone, either this is you, them, both of you, from somebody keeping things to themselves, not saying the truth, not saying what's really going on in their mind. Moon card reversed, okay? So there's a clear path, or the path is becoming more clear. You're going to be seeing things for what they are. The illusions are fading away. The Moon card does favor, you know, proceeding. The Moon card upright would be kind of like proceeding with caution, but the Moon card reverse is kind of saying like it's time for you to move forward. High Priestess as well reversed. It's time to speak the truth, okay? Speak the truth for what you're feeling. Two of Swords reverse, and there's no right way necessarily to do this. I mean, there's a better way to do it. Like if it's a situation where you don't want to hurt someone's feelings, Knight of Swords reversed, okay? not taking such an aggressive stance towards a person or a situation, okay? But there is something that you need to speak on or speak up about. High Priestess reverse also favors using logic at this time versus intuition, as well as the Moon reversed, okay? But there's a cycle here, the Wheel of Fortune. You could feel very stuck right now, or somebody's feeling stuck. But I feel like those blockages are going to get cleared up once you're able to actually speak on what it is that is bothering you, okay? All right, Leos. What else do we have here in love? All right. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the rest of June. Look. Now, y'all tell me if this is real or not. Because what did I say 3 times? Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. There's a lot of deception here. People not saying how they feel, what they don't feel. Okay, anything else for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ah! Anything else for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Leos. Okay, wait, I need some more cards. Hold on. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's just like, I mean, I think it's just hard for me to understand because, okay, we have new love at the bottom of the deck. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So for some of you, you're not telling someone that you're interested in more than one person, or they're not saying that. But you do have romantic feelings for someone here. Okay, but I think the part that's hard for me to understand is, yes, you do have a soulmate connecting to you. Yes, this is your soulmate, and you have romantic feelings for this person. But it's hard to understand because deception cards. So you could be dealing with a person who you feel the connection. You know this is your soulmate. This is the person that you want to be with, but they're not showing that same energy to you, right? So things feel kind of stagnant. You feel disconnected from this person. You don't know what's going on in their head. That can be the whole thing about intimacy. Surrender your fear of intimacy. Someone could not really be used to talking about their feelings. You know, maybe growing up they had a hard time communicating their feelings with their family, things like that, because we have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So yes, you feel a connection with this person. Yes, they have a lot of the qualities or all of the qualities that you look for in a soulmate, and they are your soulmate. However, they might have a problem showing who they really are for some reason, or this is you. Engagement. Everybody's getting the engagement card. So like I said, I feel like after you guys maybe talk about what it is that this person is deceiving you on, engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And then we have clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So somebody has to speak up about what it is that they actually want, okay? Very soon, and it's going to be manifesting to you quite soon after you decide, okay? So the thing about it is, what I was literally just saying this on Twitter about unhealthy relationships. So you can have a soulmate, right? You can have a twin flame. You can have whoever on a soul level, and you both feel a love. You love each other so much, but it's not the love that makes it unhealthy. Like I was saying, it's, you know, the deception. It's the emotionally unavailable person. It's the running and the chasing. Like, you know, that's all a matter. It's all fear-based. So it's a matter of, you know, you pulling back if you're chasing someone, and keeping that self-respect, you know, and then them coming to terms with their own feelings, you know, in due time or whatever. So that's the things that kind of make it unhealthy, like, or if there's like verbal abuse and things like that. So it's like, I feel like people give a lot of entitlement to the terms twin flame soulmate and allow people to treat them however they want, and that's not okay. Okay, like, despite it all, we're still human, and You shouldn't just be able to treat someone any kind of way, even if it's not necessarily abuse. Like if it's still just leaving someone hanging, questioning, you're ghosting people, like that's not a good thing. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right, here we go. Leos, please. Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The rest of June. Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The rest of June. All right. So we have ask for help from others, and then we also have ask your angels. So I feel like there's a situation here. You might be confused if this is a person that is your soulmate, if you have other options, but one tends to stand out. We have the reconsider card. So either you should reconsider this connection if you've been planning on walking away from it completely, or you should reconsider things moving as quickly as you want. Okay, because we did have a keep an open mind card, and that's kind of like the reconsider card. So you know, you may be thinking that it's supposed to go just one way, it's supposed to all happen in a certain way, and that's not necessarily true. Okay, but ask for help from people who have been on this journey, who are on this journey. Ask your angels, pray to your angels. And then we have remain positive here. And then we also have within the next few months an opportunity. So if you're waiting on a connection that you feel is a soulmate connection, but this person may have been showing signs that they are not ready yet, there will be an opportunity within the next few months to either talk about where things are going, to take it to the next level. But as for it happening like maybe tomorrow, even next month, maybe not. So the general idea is really just to keep an open mind. Okay. All right, last but not least, messages for Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Messages for Leos, please. Messages for Leos, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Anything else? Relationships. Yeah, this is a focus for you guys. Anything else for Leos? All right. That's what I said. Hope your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there is always hope. Okay, so the angels do want you to keep hope in a relationship. There are specific relationships in your life that can be saved. You're just going to have to use discernment to which ones can be saved and which ones need to kick the bucket. Okay, but we do have vulnerability. This card came out. Work on your heart chakra. Use stones for your heart chakra and your solar plexus chakra. Okay, vulnerability. This is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. Okay, so like I said, surrender your fear of intimacy. This is that card here. So in relationships, it's all about being able to be vulnerable with another person, right? And so you or someone else have maybe really struggled with that. You could really be dealing with a Pisces because they had a lot of the similar energy as well. And then we have relationships. Relationships are just mirror images of your own life, how you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. Okay, so, you know, this may be an uncomfortable time for you, especially if you're dealing with a soulmate or a twin flame. Things might feel very confusing to you. You might not know what's going on, but trust me that you're going to learn a lot about yourself. You're going to learn a lot about how you love other people through this process. Okay, I know nobody really likes to necessarily learn lessons painfully, but trust this process. It's gonna be good. Okay. Embrace the moment. This is another card that everyone's been getting lately. Embrace this day, this very moment. Think positively. That's what the card said. And repel those negative thoughts. Try not to judge yourself or others. This may be harder than you think. What is actually happening is that you're changing your energy. So everybody's energy is changing, okay? All the signs collectively, everyone's energy is changing. There's like a huge vibrational shift. This card is very prominent right now. So, you know, I'm sure maybe you can feel it. I know I can feel it. Things are definitely shifting. People are becoming more aware of themselves, more aware of specific connections, which is really, really good. But make sure you're just trying to stay positive through it all. I know it's hard. And then we have a child's love. The love between a parent and a child is one of the most precious and deep connections we make during our time on earth. Children start out as a part of us, and from their first cries, they establish themselves as the biggest part of our hearts. So you could have a child, or, you know, the connection between you and a parent is rocky right now. But just know that that connection is still there, especially if you've been thinking about a parent lately or thinking about a child, whatever. If there's like a disconnect between you two, that bond will always be there. Or if you lost a parent, anything like that, lost a child, that bond is still very much there. And also, I'm getting some childhood trauma, or there's something from childhood, inner child, that needs to be worked on at this time as well. So make sure you're healing those wounds, especially if you had problems with, you know, a miscarriage or anything like that, or a problem with a parent growing up and it caused a lot of friction for how you move and proceed in relationships now. Okay, so thank you, Leos. I hope you enjoyed this reading and that it resonated for you. Let me know in the comments down below. Terrible Bronx on everything.